Some
Yes, sir.
people are there on the screen. You can just introduce yourself in the meantime. Can you all see my screen? Students?
Sir.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Right. So I'm going to introduce you towards this particular course, that is English course. For developing or to learn any language, you need to have all the four skills. What are the four skills to have to learn any language? Students, please respond. I don't know whether you people are hearing or not. All the four skills that a person needs to learn any language. What are the four skills?
Sir, reading, writing, speaking, and vocabulary.
Very good, very good. So, the primary skills that one should have is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Through listening, you are going to imitate, and then you try to speak that the same sound or word you will try to utter, right? And similarly, to when you read more, you will be able to write efficiently. So to learn any language, the primary thing that any person should have is that you need to have all the four skills. That is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Right? So our course is designed in such a way that we are all advanced learners now. You people are really, you have some knowledge on English language, but you should know how to write effectively, how to read effectively, and how to speak effectively, and how to listen effectively. Even listening is so important that we should able to decipher the information whatever is given by the lecturer or teacher or professor or anybody. You should be able to listen effectively. So listening is so important. Basically, listening and reading is more important, where you can put into words or actions to make it more effective presentation. So you all know that English is a global language, it's a dynamic language. Consequently, we need to have lot of training to acquire language skills. So it is not like that, you can just get into the class, or you can just go to some coaching and you get the language skills. No, it is everyday practice. You need to practice it every day, so that you need to make it so effective, so refined skill. You need to refine your skill so that you can present it properly and effectively. So our English language syllabus is being designed in such a way to develop your linguistic, communicative, and critical thinking competencies in among the engineering students. Okay. So we have a focus where we are going to focus more on the areas of vocabulary, grammar, reading, and writing. So vocabulary, what is vocabulary? Students, what do you mean by vocabulary? Words, right? Words and its meanings. And words, only words are enough? No. You need to know. What do you know? What you wanted to know? It's synonyms, antonyms, so one word substitutes. You should be able to have a wide variety of different words at the advanced level. Okay, so our syllabus is going to develop our skills in the areas of vocabulary, grammar, reading and writing, and how to practice our language skills in various contexts. So we need to utilize our time, work on different exercises given from different materials such as excerpts, supplementing exercises with authentic materials of any similar kind, even from newspaper articles, advertisements, and promotional material. So, what are our objectives in learning English language? We need to improve the language proficiency of students in English with an emphasis on vocabulary, grammar, reading and writing skills. So one should develop their vocabulary, grammar, reading as well as writing skills. Next point, we need to equip our study skills, even our academic subjects should be more effectively and critically. We need to make some theoretical and practical components of English. We need to write it effectively. Even theory or whatever we try to present, it should be more effective in nature. We need to develop our study skills as well as communication skills, even in informal and formal situations. So our syllabus is a AICT model curriculum. So it is required to prepare. The materials are prepared by teachers in the form of handouts based on the needs of the students in the class. Students, can you all see my PPT?
Yes, sir, we can.
Hello? Yes? Can you all
Yes,
see my
sir.
PPT?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Any doubts, please ask. If you want me to stop or you can wait or something like that, please inform me if I am going fast. Okay? Okay, students? Yes, good. So, Unit 1, our syllabus Unit 1 is divided into 4 parts. Number 1, vocabulary building. So here, the concept of word formation, how we are going to form new words, as well as how we are using prefixes and suffixes. The use of prefixes and suffixes we are going to learn in vocabulary building. And next, under grammar, we are going to identify the common errors in writing with reference to articles and prepositions. What are articles? Students? Am I audible?
Sir, A and the.
Yes, a, an, and the. Okay, how you are going to identify the errors in writing with respect to articles and prepositions. Coming to reading, here we are going to learn what is the importance of reading, how effectively we need to read at the advanced level, and what are the techniques for effective reading that we are going to learn in this particular section. And next, we are moving on to basic writing skills such as sentence structures, how well we need to form structures right from words to sentences and sentences to phrases, clauses, and how effectively we try to use grammar as well as punctuation, where punctuation is more important. Suppose if I say the dog bit the postman, it is good. If you say the postman bit the dog, is it right? Students, are you listening?
No, sir.
No, sir.
The postman bit the dog, is it right?
No, sir.
Okay, or else we will just change the sentence like bit postman dog. Is it right?
No, sir.
Right. So a sentence should have a sense and it should communicate, it should have complete meaning. Okay. So if I take the punctuation part, punctuation, if I say do not stop, hang him. If I place a comma after stop, do not stop. What is happening? Or stop him, do not hang him. If I place a comma after do not, what is happening? You are murdering a person, directly hanging him. If I place a comma, stop him, after stop him, do not hang him. The sentence clearly says that stop him, do not hang him. Right? So here, a simple comma creates a big problem, like it may kill a person and it may save a person. Am I clear? So that is the importance of punctuation. So you need to know how effectively we have to write a sentence. And here we are going to see what are the techniques that are written in a writing style, how precisely, how effectively, how efficiently we are trying to write with unnecessary, many people try to drag the sentence, the same idea once again and again. So we are trying to make it more efficient while writing precisely. Next section, you can see in the slide, last one, that is paragraph writing. You should know there are different types of paragraphs. Even there are formats and features in writing a paragraph and how to create a coherence from one paragraph to the another. That we are going to learn in this unit 1. Next, in unit 2, we have in the section vocabulary, you are going to learn different kinds of words, synonyms and antonyms. Under grammar, we are going to identify common errors in writing with reference to noun and pronoun agreement and subject verb agreement. Anyway, I am going to discuss it in detail in the class. Next one, reading. We all read. We read it, for pleasure, for different purposes. But we need to improve our comprehension skills. We need to understand when a reading excerpt is given to you. And what are the techniques to improve our good comprehension skills is also one of the important skill that a person should have at the advanced level. And next one, here we are going to learn under the section of writing, we learn here different types of formal letters. You are good at informal letters, right? Am I audible, students?
Yes, sir, you're all
Right.
Yes, sir.
Good. So here you should also know. I think in your school you would have written a letter to your teacher, like from leave letter, complaint letter, or something like that. But here we are going to learn how to write a complaint letter, how to write a requisition letter, how to write job application letter with resume. Here you will know how to write letter of job application, where when you it is very much useful when after completion of your degree or this particular BTech degree, where you are going to answer to so many people outside. If you are unable to write at least a job application letter, it is an insult, but it may create an embarrassing situation where when you go out after completion of your degree, if you cannot write any single letter in a proper or effective manner, what happens? They may mock at you. So it is important to write letter of job application letter or leave letter or complaint letter or any such kind of letter after when you are pursuing degree or when you have completed your degree. If you are unable to write this particular letter, what happens? There might be a chance where everybody might mock at you. So it is very important to learn different types of letters, formats of letters, and letter of requisition, job application with resume. How to write even resume you should know. You might have come across so many resumes outside. When you go to any internet cave, they might give you so many models of resumes. But which one is effective? Which one is important? Which one, how we can write it more effectively that suits to the needs of the company, that you should know. You should be able to, tailor it properly, removing unnecessary ideas, and whatever is suitable to that particular job or the nature of that particular work, you should be able to write it in that manner. Okay. Next, unit 3. Under vocabulary, you will be having acquaintance again with prefixes and suffixes from foreign languages into English. We are going to see here different derivations, like what are the borrowing words from different languages, uh, like some German words or from different other foreign languages we are going to learn and their use in English. As you all know that English language is a dynamic language. So here you will understand the importance of the borrowing of different words into English and how we are using the words in our language. Next section is grammar. Here we are going to identify common errors in writing with reference to misplaced modifiers and tenses. So here you should know how well we are writing in the form of tenses. I think everybody knows tenses. What is a tense?
Yes, sir.
Student? What is a tense? Nobody is listening to me. Students, are you there? Are you
The word
online?
which describes as time of an action, sir.
Very good, very good. At least, you tried for giving your answers. Even it might be wrong, no problem. Don't worry about how I am giving and all. You just give an attempt so that you will improve. There is a chance of improvement if you only speak. If you don't speak, if you sit like that, you'll miss the opportunity. Opportunity, it will not come once again. When you get the opportunity, you have to take the opportunity. Okay, right. So here the tenses also are very important, where it will show us how to write an idea, even it might be in the past or present or future. Next section is reading, where here we are going to learn the sub skills of reading, such as skimming and scanning. So here you should know how well we are writing in the form of tenses. I think everybody knows tenses. What is a tense? Student?
Yes, sir.
What is a tense?
Yes, sir.
What is a tense? So for reading, these are the two skills that are very, very important. Even other skills are also there. I will be telling you in the next unit, that is intensive reading and extensive reading. So for reading, you will have different skills, like how to skim a text, how to scan a text, how will you look for information in a reading comprehension and make our comprehension skills more better, more effectively. That is very, very important. Next, under writing section, one should know how to write an introduction, body of the essay, and how to provide conclusion basing on the body of the text as well as the introduction of the text. How are you going to conclude effectively? How are you going to present an essay is more important when you write an essay. Because there are so many competitions outside, they will be asking you to write an essay and try to give your best for your enhancement of your skills. Okay, so try to participate in all the essay writing competitions, elocutions, debates, so that this is a very good time where you will learn more when you participate. You have to participate in such competitive programs so that you will enhance your skills. In Unit 4, we are going to learn standard abbreviations in English. So there is a confusion, especially under vocabulary section, what is an acronym and what is an abbreviation. Sometimes, people confuse between abbreviations and acronyms. So we will be dealing it in Unit 4 in our class. Okay, next. Under grammar section, we have redundancies and cliches in oral and written communications. What is redundancy? Redundancy is unnecessary information. We try to elaborate the sentence. So we are going to write it very precisely and without giving extra information. We are trying to make it more crispy and more efficient in our writings and even in the oral communication. And what is a cliche and everything, I will be discussing redundancy and cliche in the class. We have a separate class for that. Definitely, I will deal it in the class. Next, as I said, in the Unit 3, that under reading, there is skimming and scanning. So this is another sub skill where you will be learning what is intensive reading and extensive reading under Unit 4. Under writing practices, we are going to learn précis writing. In the last unit, we have learned essay writing, and now we are going for précis writing. Okay? Under Unit 5, we are going to learn under vocabulary section. There is importance of learning technical vocabulary and their usage. As you all are technical students, you should be well aware of different technical words and its usage in our writing. So under grammar section, we are going to learn common errors in English. Under reading section, we are going to learn reading comprehensions, passages, different kinds of passages I am going to give you. And here we are going to exercise more on these practice models of different passages where we are going to enhance our comprehension skills. So there are different kinds of reading comprehension passages where we are going to view at each reading comprehension passage in a different way and its style. Next, under writing we are going to learn technical reports. This is very, very important for you people, how to present your idea and how to write a technical report. This is very much useful in your fourth year when you write your project report. So right from the first year itself, we are going to make you all ready for your writing your technical reports. So here we are going to give you a different kinds of reports in even in technical report. Even in technical report, we are having different formats, different structures of reports, and we are also making aware of different types of reports while writing a report. So this particular report is going to help us in learning how to make the information very effective in writing in different formats. Like it might be letter letter in technical report. How do you write a technical report in a letter format, even in a memo format, even in a like coming to case study, like it is informative or it is analytical report, like that. We are going to make you well aware of different types of technical reports, where you will understand how to uh, identify the report and how to analyze the report and how to make a clear understanding of the report, and how are you writing it efficiently when you present a report, especially right from your first year. We give you different kinds of report where you'll understand, and you need to identify the report and you need to present it. So these are the things that I am going to discuss all the 5 units in our class. So what are the course outcomes, after going through the different units, is that you should be able to present English language effectively in spoken and written forms. You should be able to comprehend the given text and respond appropriately. Number 3, here you should be able to communicate confidently in various contexts and different cultures. A student will acquire basic proficiency. It might be basic, but I would say it is advanced proficiency, where if you can try right from the first year, you will be learning every day. If you go through English language at least 1 hour, if you can maintain some time towards even for English language, you will be able to be at that particular mark where you can go for advanced proficiency in English language, including reading, listening, comprehension, writing, and even speaking skills, that you will be able to learn. So as I told you that today's class is on word formation. Students, please write down whatever I am saying. It is very, very important for you. Whatever the lecture is going on, that you try to make it some notes so that you will be ready for the class. Am I audible, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Students, what is your section?
Section C.
Mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Section C,
C
sir.
section.
Yes, sir.
So you're all bright students, mechanical engineering. Do you accept that you are bright student,
Yes, sir.
or you don't accept?
We accept, sir.
Very good. You have proved to society that by getting a seat in our prestigious college, that is JNTU College of Engineering. It is one of the premier institutes in the state. So you have already proved to the society that we are part of a premier institution in our state, Telangana state. So similarly, you should work hard and show your skills and abilities and capabilities to achieve greater heights in learning our English language. Okay. Right. So our first class is on word formation. How are we going to form new words? How a word is formed? And basically for that, one should know word and its meaning. And I hope that everybody is having some knowledge on words and its meanings. Yes, do you have knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, word formation, we take it from vocabulary, under vocabulary section. So, whether one word or multi-word can often be broken down into their components. They are called as bits. So, when we put together with the another piece to make it useful information, for advanced learners, how do you connect a word so that it will give a different meaning? So there are some root words, stem word we say. For that, if we put affix the other word, sometimes the other word might be meaningful, or sometimes in isolation it doesn't have any meaning. Okay. So one should understand the meaning of the affix that is commonly used in words. When we use words for root word, if you put any affix, it changes the complete meaning of that particular word. For example, grateful. I am grateful to you, if we say. And if we put an affix such as un, I am ungrateful to you, total meaning is changed. Am I clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you need to guess the meaning by seeing the word, whether it is an affix is fixed to the root word or not. So you need to guess the meaning of the words. Like for instance, sub and un and able, substandard, standard. What is substandard again? So you need to know the meaning. Grateful, if you say ungrateful, what is its meaning? That you need to understand. Translatable, but untranslatable, you should know the meaning. So here you should understand that there are various methods for word formation. We can use to form a word, we can use the methods such as blending, compounding a word, coining a new word, borrowing a word from different language, and sometimes clipping two words to form a new word. So we have accomplished the language by derivational means also. We have derived so many other words from foreign into English language. So these small bits are called affixes, such as un, miss, pre, full, and less, and many other words are there when we use affixes. And for this, you should know affixes can be divided into two categories. What are they? Students, I think you all can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
What are the
Yes, sir.
affixes? They are divided into two categories. What are they?
Prefixes and
Prefixes
suffixes,
and
sir.
suffixes.
Right, very good. What is a prefix? We fix it
In front
in
of
front of a word. Very
For a
good.
word.
Tough word,
Very
sir.
good, very good. And suffix
Added last.
at the end of the word. Very good. So now we are moving on to prefixes and suffixes. So my third point is says that, for example, the addition of the derivational morpheme. So when we say the root word as morpheme, okay, changes the adjective good into noun by saying the word such as goodness.